Welcome to another episode of On the Couch. We're here with Joe Borg, the coach of the State Youth Championship with Melbourne Tigers. Thanks for joining us, mate.
You got that done in one take.
That was pretty good.
That was amazing. People out there don't know it takes about 7.
It's unbelievable. All right.
I'm honoured to be here.
Oh, it's good to have you, mate. Obviously, Melbourne Tigers up and flying at the moment. We're email buddies. Let's be honest. Yep, we are. Yep. And there was some inklings that there was some games within games.
Ooh.
Rebounding games and things like that. And
True or false?
True or false?
True.
Yeah, well, it's certainly true. You wrote it. Yep. But now you've come out and you've smashed Sunbury by 90 points.
Melbourne Youth Women, we should mention.
Yes,
Melbourne Youth Women.
They're aware.
Yep.
What does that send? Was there a message to be sent out to the rest of the comp, mate?
No, not really. We obviously have a bit of an issue with our rebounding, which we've addressed over the last few weeks. And that's paid dividends for us. And last few weeks we've also been down in our shooting percentage, so we thought we'd try and address that during the week, and it paid off.
Yeah, and you had a full team for the first time all season.
We had a full team for the first time for the season, so which was really nice. Don't know how many times it'll happen again for the rest of the season, but hopefully it continues.
Straight out question, can you beat Waverley, yes or no, and how if yes?
And throw Don Valley in the basket.
Look, I think we can be competitive against anybody. We are 1-1 with Waverley at the moment. We got lucky and knocked them off the first time. They did a job on us the second time, so I think we've got enough there to work with. Diamond Valley beat us by 4 3 weeks ago, so obviously they're a bit of a challenge. They've got a couple of guns that we need to obviously shut down.
Man, that has never happened before. That was fantastic.
That's incredible.
How did that happen? Let's just keep rolling along, shall we? The photos will start falling off the wall soon too. As soon as a Melbourne Tiger comes into the home of the Waverley Falcons, we're just speaking about them, the whole place starts caving in. Getting back to Waverley, Melbourne and Diamond Valley, is it frustrating at the moment in the youth women's competition that you've got to be up and down? It's almost like climate control at the moment. You'll come out and you'll have a game against a team that's not there at the moment, and that's fair enough. Those teams are building and they're on the path to hopefully being where you are one day. That climate control, so to speak, is it frustrating? Is it hard to contend with?
It's just we found it a little bit difficult to continuously get the players up for those the lesser teams, I guess. Obviously, it's not a challenge to get them up to play Diamond Valley or Waverley or even Ringwood. We've had a couple of stoushes with those teams during the year. It is a little bit difficult to just continuously, get them to respect the opposition and pump them up. But they managed to come out. Yeah.
Respect is a big thing. Cal was talking about the games within games. Tell us a little bit about those games, because from all reports there's been some stuff with the girls out on Facebook. They've been egging each other on and getting each other up. Tell us a little bit about the games within games so people know what we're talking about.
Look, it really wasn't much of a big deal. We challenged them a couple of weeks ago to win the rebound count. We, even when we've been winning, have lost the rebound count. So we set them a challenge and basically promised them punishment if they didn't achieve the targets. I think it was 1 suicide for every rebound we got beaten by.
Yeah.
And
you won the rebound count by about 40.
I mean, you have to do 40 suicides.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared that I can just see this tree in the back of my eye just floating around at the moment. I've got to tell you, Waverley just hasn't been the same the last 5 minutes this room at the moment. I think it's going to be an earthquake or something.
The Melbourne Gremlins with us.
What's the future for Melbourne, these kids coming through? Are we likely to continue to see them step up into the champ women's team?
Well, that's the ideal of our program, I guess, is to just keep developing these players. Players we had 2 seasons, 3 seasons ago have moved on. We've got Ash Fella playing in the States. We've got Sarah Blickhouse at the Institute. And those sort of kids just keep coming through and we can feed them on, and that's the goal of the program. We're not necessarily looking at winning championships, but obviously we'd like to. Realistic, but that's not the be all end all for us. I think we look to push kids like his up into the champion team, and they've played Jerry McCorkle this season. Steph Collins has been a regular. So we've had a few kids that are...
Is it true
regular.
Izzy B hates the name Izzy B?
It's not very good.
She's quiet.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to get a bloody chainsaw out in a minute and chop that thing down. Thanks for joining us on the couch. Pleasure as always, and we wish you the very best of luck for the remainder of the season.
Thank you very much.
Joe Borg and one stray tree on the couch.